Hello, this is Dennis, game audio sound designer and integrator. The purpose of this video is to share another little homework project in audio coding, specifically with using the UnityTags system to set switches in Wwise. The focus here will be mostly on the code that I came up with to make it all work, but I'll quickly cover the supporting mechanics as well. And note that for this demo, I'm just using footsteps for the example, but there could be many other possibilities by utilizing the UnityTags system. So starting off in Wwise, we've got our switch group over here and some basic random containers for different surface types. Then we've got our master event here and our game syncs here. If you're viewing this as a tutorial and need more info on how this is set up, do check out the Wwise 101 series on switches. Moving over to Unity, the main terrain is going to trigger our default dirt container. And for this example, I'm just using some simple planes to trigger our switches. And over here, I've tagged them, matching the exact names of our other switches in Wwise. And to tag an object, you just drop down the tag menu here, add your custom tag, and make sure it's selected. So for each, we've got grass, metal, and wood for different surfaces. Now, another way to do this, which I've done, is to painstakingly create box colliders as triggers around every single terrain type all over the map, which can take forever. And what if your environment artist moves things around after the fact? Well, by doing it this way, in theory, your environment artist should be able to copy little patches of grass or wood and metal surfaces everywhere and move them around. But as long as the material they're using is tagged appropriately, you, as the sound designer, shouldn't need to go around and painstakingly put colliders around every little patch of grass, etc. Anyway, moving on to the code that I came up with. I will admit that there might be a better or more logical way to do this, but it works. And it serves my little weekend homework in audio coding. And you might be able to use it for your project too. So, on the main character, in this case the third-person character from the Unity standard assets, I created a new script called FootSwitch. And within this script, I went ahead and registered to our AK Sound Engine game object here, and included my baseline function for the animation event from the tags I put in the player's running animation. Then on to the tags section, I have two main functions, onTriggerEnter and onTriggerExit. Within the TriggerEnter function, I did 3 if statements, one each for grass, wood, and metal. And I'm basically saying if we collide with a game object, tag grass, we want the AK Sound Engine to set the switch container, FootSwitch, to grass, and then so on for wood and metal. Then down here on our TriggerExit functions, I basically just reverse the process of any of those triggers back to our default dirt, stated all the way down. So, like I said, there might be a better way to do this, but it works. And there's just nothing like the feeling of getting audio working in the game. Anyway, let's run it and hear everything switching and switching back. Thanks for joining me in this demo, and I hope it helps someone else out there. Cheers.